Top 10 Fastest Motorcycles in Keanu Reeves' Garage. Keanu Reeves is more than just an action movie legend. Sure, you've seen him tear through the streets in The Matrix, Speed, and John Wick. But when the cameras stop rolling, Keanu isn't hopping into a limo. He's hopping onto a motorcycle. For Keanu, bikes aren't props. They're a way of life. He started riding in the late 1980s while filming in Germany, and ever since then, motorcycles have been his constant companions. He rides daily in Los Angeles, takes cross-country trips, and even co-founded his own motorcycle company, Arch Motorcycle, where every bike is hand-built to perfection. So today, we're going to look at the top 10 fastest motorcycles in Keanu Reeves' garage. These aren't just shiny toys. They're machines built for speed, performance, and soul. We'll go from classic legends to modern superbikes, from custom cruisers to one-of-a-kind Hollywood icons. And by the end, you'll know which bike is the absolute speed king of his collection. Let's fire it up, counting down from number 10 to number 1. And remember, if you love motorcycles, don't forget to subscribe to Moto Mastery for more deep dives into the world of speed and power. 10. Harley-Davidson Dyna Wide Glide, 2005. Let's start with something big, bold, and unmistakably American, the Harley-Davidson Dyna Wide Glide. Now, Harleys aren't usually about top speed. They're about sound, torque, and road presence. But don't underestimate the Wide Glide. With its 1,450cc V-twin, it's capable of cruising comfortably at highway speeds and pushing beyond 100 miles per hour when asked. That's more than enough muscle to remind you why Harley has dominated American motorcycling for decades. Keanu's connection to Harleys goes deeper than just ownership. Riding bikes like the Wide Glide helped inspire the Arch KR GT1, the first motorcycle he designed with Gard Hollinger. The feel of a cruiser, the raw torque of a big twin, and the customization potential all fed directly into Arch's DNA. Top speed: 105 to 118 miles per hour. Price tag: $6,000 to $11,000. The Wide Glide may not be the fastest in his garage, but it's the foundation of his journey as both a rider and a builder. 9. West Coast Choppers, El Diablo. Coming in at number 9, we've got a custom beast, the West Coast Choppers El Diablo. Choppers are about attitude, not lap times. But the El Diablo isn't just for show. Built with massive displacement V-twin engines, these bikes pack enough torque to push them into the 130 miles per hour range. It's not the kind of machine you'll see on a racetrack, but when Keanu rides one of these down the boulevard, everyone notices. The El Diablo represents Keanu's love for the artistry of motorcycles. He doesn't just ride performance machines, he appreciates customs, the one-off creations that blend mechanical engineering with sculpture. Top speed: 130 to 135 miles per hour. Price tag: well into six figures when commissioned. This bike may not have the cutting-edge aerodynamics of a superbike, but it has something just as valuable: soul. 8. Norton Commando 850, 1970s. At number 8, we rewind the clock to the golden age of British motorcycles, the Norton Commando 850. In the 1970s, this bike was considered one of the best in the world. Smooth, stylish, and fast, the Commando could hit about 115 miles per hour, which was serious speed at the time. Keanu owns several Nortons, and he often speaks about how much he loves the way they ride. The Commando isn't just a bike, it's a piece of motorcycle heritage. It represents a time when Britain was leading the charge in performance engineering, long before Japanese superbikes took over. Top speed: 115 miles per hour. Price tag: $11,000 to $20,000 on today's collector market. Keanu's Nortons show that he's not just chasing numbers, he's chasing history, too. 7. Kawasaki KZ900, mid-1970s. Sliding into 7th place is the Kawasaki KZ900, also known as part of the legendary Z1 family. In its day, the KZ900 was a rocket. While most cars in the 1970s struggled to hit 100 miles per hour, this bike could roar past 130 miles per hour without breaking a sweat. It was smooth, powerful, and reliable, three things that made it an instant classic. Keanu's ownership of the KZ900 shows his appreciation for groundbreaking motorcycles. This wasn't just fast, it was a revolution, proving that Japanese engineering could set the performance benchmark. Top speed: 132 miles per hour. Price tag: typically 5 figures, depending on originality. This bike was the superbike of its time, and it still commands respect nearly 50 years later. 6. Suzuki GS1100E, early 1980s. In 6th place, we step into the 1980s with the Suzuki GS1100E. When it came out, the GS1100E was an absolute monster. With a top speed of around 134 miles per hour and quarter-mile times in the low 11s, it could embarrass almost anything else on the road. Cycle magazines of the day called it one of the fastest and best-handling bikes in the world. Keanu's garage includes one of these, and it's easy to see why. He loves performance, but he also loves bikes that made history. The GS1100E is one of those machines that defined what a superbike was supposed to be. Top speed, 134 miles per hour. Price tag, $4,000 $8,000 today. This is a bike that cemented Japan's dominance in the superbike wars. 5. Arch KR-GT1. Now we're entering Keanu's personal territory. At number 5, it's the Arch KR-GT1, the flagship of his own motorcycle company. The KR-GT1 isn't just fast, it's bespoke. Every bike is custom fitted to its owner, built by hand, and designed for both comfort and performance. Powered by a big S&S V-twin, it's estimated to reach speeds around 150 to 160 miles per hour, though Arch doesn't publish official numbers. What makes the KR-GT1 special isn't just the speed. It's the experience. Keanu didn't just want to build a motorcycle, he wanted to build his dream motorcycle, and then share it with others. Top speed, estimated 150 to 160 miles per hour. Price tag, $85,000 plus. This bike is proof that Keanu isn't just a collector. He's a creator. 4. Arch Ones. At number 4, we've got the Arch Ones, a more aggressive evolution of the KR-GT1. Unlike the KR-GT1, which leans toward cruising, the Ones is a sport cruiser hybrid. It features mid-controls, sharper ergonomics, and racing-inspired components that give it handling to match its speed. It's estimated to run well into the high 100s, making it one of the fastest Arch models yet. This is Keanu's vision of blending the comfort of a cruiser with the precision of a superbike. And at a price tag of $128,000, it's also one of the most exclusive motorcycles you can buy. Top speed, high 100s, estimated. Price tag, $128,000. It's not just a bike, it's a statement about what a motorcycle can be. 3. Suzuki GSX-R750. Cracking the top 3, we've got the Suzuki GSX-R750. This is the bike that redefined the middleweight category. It was light, fast, and sharp, with a racing pedigree that made it one of the most respected bikes in the world. Depending on the year, it could hit between 150 and 170 miles per hour, making it a true high-speed weapon. Keanu's ownership of the GSX-R750 shows that he doesn't just love cruisers and classics, he loves track-inspired machines too. The GSX-R750 has the perfect balance of agility and power, and it's still one of the best sport bikes ever made. Top speed, 150 to 170 plus mph. Price tag, $7,000 to $13,000 plus. This bike is for riders who want race bike thrills on the street. 2. Ducati 998, Matrix Reloaded, Edition. In second place is one of the most iconic motorcycles in Hollywood history, the Ducati 998 Matrix Reloaded Edition. If you've seen The Matrix Reloaded, you'll remember the legendary freeway chase scene with Trinity on a green Ducati 998. That bike wasn't just for the movies, Keanu owns one himself. With a Testastretta V-twin producing nearly 140 horsepower, it could blast to 170 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest bikes of its era. On top of its performance, this bike is a collector's dream. The Matrix Edition was limited, making it rare and highly valuable today. It's the perfect blend of Keanu's two worlds, motorcycles and movies. Top speed, 170 miles per hour. Price tag, $18,000 to $20,000 when new, higher now due to rarity. It's stylish, powerful, and cinematic, a perfect match for Keanu Reeves. 1. Kawasaki Ninja ZX10R. And finally, at number 1, we have the Kawasaki Ninja ZX10R. This bike is the ultimate missile in Keanu's garage. With a top speed electronically limited to 186 miles per hour, it's a superbike that competes at the highest levels of racing. Its chassis, electronics, and engine are built for one thing: dominating the track and the street. For Keanu, owning a ZX-10R shows his love for the cutting edge. This is as fast as production motorcycles get, and it represents the pinnacle of modern sport bike engineering. Top speed: 186 miles per hour, limited. Price tag: around $18,000 new. This is the fastest motorcycle in Keanu Reeves' collection, a true king of speed. Honorable mentions: Keanu's garage is so impressive, we couldn't leave without mentioning a couple more. Arch Method 143, a futuristic, carbon fiber monster valued at around $250,000. BMW R75 1970s, a classic touring bike with a top speed of 109 miles per hour and a price tag around $5,000 to $8,000 today. So there you have it, the top 10 fastest motorcycles in Keanu Reeves' garage. From vintage legends like the Norton Commando and Kawasaki KZ900, to modern-day missiles like the Ninja ZX-10R and Keanu's own Arch creations, his collection is one of the most diverse and impressive in the world. What's most inspiring is that Keanu isn't just collecting bikes to park them in a showroom. He rides them, he loves them, and he even builds them. That passion is what makes his garage so special. Now here's the big question: if you could ride just one of these bikes, which would it be? The Ninja ZX-10R for pure speed? The Ducati 998 for its movie magic? Or the Arch KR-GT1 for that bespoke Keanu touch? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this countdown, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to Moto Mastery. We've got more garage tours, performance breakdowns, and motorcycle stories coming your way. Ride safe, ride fast, and remember, motorcycling isn't just about speed, it's about freedom. See you in the next one.